Babajide Otitoju reacts after Obasanjo urged youth not to allow anybody to tell them they are leaders of tomorrow. They have been saying it, you are the leaders of tomorrow. Until today, we have not seen them giving us, the youth, the opportunity to take over. Rather, they'll continue to recycle themselves, bring in their friends, bring in their stooges. The same circle, if you look at the names that have been prominent since this country got independent to today, there are people that you have had in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s, even in the 20s, the 2000s, the same set of people. And they are not ready. Why? Because they have amassed so much wealth that believe that they need to recycle themselves. They have placed their people in position that even the youth cannot come up to say they want to vie for any position. Any position you want to vie for, you must have humongous amount of money. Imagine, ordinary form for presidential ticket, they are paying over 100, they are paying 100 million, some 40 million. Why would a youth just coming up be able to gather that kind of money? They have not made the environment to be enabling. They have coerced everybody to toe in line to follow them because of means of running political office in Nigeria. I hope they will listen to Baba. It's not about talking about it alone. It's about giving people the opportunity to really take over. Otherwise, this will continue. Well, on Saturday, we're featuring as a guest on a popular radio program, Eagle Sport in Abeokuta. Former Nigerian President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo urged the youth in the country to take the mantle of leadership now, stating that they should not allow anyone to tell them the old slogan that they are leaders of tomorrow. According to the former president, some leaders in the country will not hesitate to destroy the so-called tomorrow for them should the youth fail to take charge and take their future in their hands now. The future has been scattered already because the way things are, as it's on strike, the economy, there's no business you want to go into now. You'll be thinking of acquiring generator, it's in millions. You want to acquire land, you can't get it. So many things are just obstacles for the youth. And what are they asking for? Just an enabling environment for them to operate, for them to join the political parties of their choice. And even if you look at most of the political parties, they are youth wing. The people that are there as youth leaders are above 40, above 50, and they are saying these are the leaders of tomorrow. Where will they take over? Is there not somebody that you give opportunity to learn through the ropes and will take over? They are putting old people as youth leaders. I cannot imagine this country. Chief Obasanjo advised the youth that should not wait for tomorrow to take up the leadership of the country because that tomorrow may not come. Adding that it is time, the time is ripe for them to get up and make things happen now. Commenting on the statement by Chief Obasanjo to the youth, veteran journalist stated that he could not but agree with the former president because the young people have long been deceived by the political class into believing they are truly the leaders of tomorrow. According to Babajide, nobody will challenge the political class if they have been ruling well, but their poor leadership as well as the old age of the political class are the brain behind Nigerian challenging them. The journalist stated that the Nigerian political class is full of people who ought to have left the stage for the younger generations who have been in jail by now, but they are still holding on to power and have refused to allow the younger generations to take over from them. He finally interpreted the message of the former president to the youth to mean that they should join mainstream politics instead of being apolitical. Joining is not the issue. When you are in a political party and you are not even given the opportunity, you want to vie for chairmanship, they will tell you, no, this is the person that must go for it. The party leaders, they will tell you, no, it's not your time. Go and wait for your time. So how will they take over? How will the two be able to take over every corner? There are these old politicians that are there. They are the one dictating who will get what office, who who will vie for elective office. So how will they be able to take over? Maybe we need to entrench this in our constitution to say some certain position. And again, those that have ruined this country, those that have contributed, those that have sabotaged this country, just like Jide said, they are supposed to be in jail now. But what will happen? At the end of the day, they will just have a part at the back. Okay, go and sin no more. Return some amount of money, and they continue like that. This will not take us anywhere. Hope this country will not lead the youth to revolt against them. It is certain that even after Obasanjo has also ruined this country, he doesn't want further ruin by not endorsing Atiku and Tinubu. I don't know what the youth of this country really wants. He has given a candid advice. We need to take action. The young shall grow, the old shall live. Let all the youth be obedient now. Talk is cheap. This man wanted to do third term when he had the chance to install a youth. At what age did he came back to power in 1999? Why didn't he say, you have ruled, I have ruled before then? You brought us Yaradua. Was he a youth? The only mistake of Nigeria was giving you the mandate to rule. Where is the logic? Backing Obina the youth not? Selfish man. It's not that you know that youth should take charge. But what you are there when you were there as president, are you not old even as when you were ruling? When someone advises you, we will still complain. If you want the old men to continue, vote them in and continue your suffering. OBJ and his family will never be poor. It means you should vote for young men like Peter B, who know what is up, not old men who will not take us anywhere. No, someone like Showore, we can't vote for Biafra president. Allegedly said, good luck and Yaradua are youthful at least. He tried on his own side. God bless us all. OBJ is an interesting character. Indeed, what a deception. You can't eat your cake and have it. So you are saying if OBJ will be telling the youth not to fight for power, not to allow the old train to dominate. The question is, what did he do to prepare the youth when he had the power? After 15 years out of power, he's not talking about this. Shame on him. It is sheer hypocrisy. OBJ and his group, Abibi, Abdusalamini, Abdul Gagusau, Angwa Abdullahi, and co are trying to position themselves to have influence in the power equation, hence backing Obi, but it's rather too late. If people really want what you are saying, if you want you to rule this nation, every you should vote for 51 years old or Omowole Sowore, not anybody from 16 and above. I think we will need to define who is a youth when it comes to politics. On the average, I have seen some politicians who are age 45 and 50 upwards that have no conscience. They are afterwards, they careless, and they spend recklessly. But they buy car as if they are buying toy. We have long way to go. Politics is not business in Nigeria. People don't work to work. Well, that are diverse opinion about the comment the Olusegun Obasanjo made, the former president, that you should take over and join mainstream politics. Do you agree with this statement? Is the environment enabling enough? Is the environment conducive enough for youth to take over in our political space? Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my page. Thank you, good day, and God bless.